Welcome to your #1 tech show on television. On today's edition of the show, we're reaching you live from the IBM Interconnect 2016 in Las Vegas. This is the premier cloud show powered by IBM for its business partners, for developers across the world, and also to let the world know what is new within the IBM ecosystem. So on this edition of the show, I'll be having a chat with a couple of IBMers to know what they're doing with technology at this point in time. And also on the show, I will share with you a couple of reasons why you should use cloud as a business, because cloud is the next big thing. And finally, I have a cool gift for you on a giveaway segment. My name is Chukwemeka Agbata, and this is Tech Trends.
Over 20,000 people attended the IBM Interconnect 2016 in Las Vegas, United States of America. The annual cloud and mobile technology event brings together professionals, academia, service providers, and journalists from all continents. The general session of the conference announced IBM and VMware are making a strategic partnership to make it easy and non-disruptive to extend 90% of the world's virtual machines to IBM's cloud, making it possible for millions of virtual machines to be moved seamlessly to the cloud.
This partnership is all about making hybrid easier to manage and scale, so that clients can now deploy new or scale existing VMware technology-based workloads in the IBM cloud, all the while taking advantage of existing tools and technologies that they're familiar with. We're jointly making it easy as a single click-through to IBM's open automation patterns. For example, we're utilizing our Cloud Builder to automatically provision pre-configured or custom VMware-validated software-defined data center architectures. So regardless if the customer chooses the IBM Cloud Console or a familiar hybrid cloud management solution such as your VMware vRealize automation, we provide our customers with an easy way to quickly provision or scale new workloads into the cloud.
In another announcement, Bitly, the world's leader for shortening URLs, will be moving 25 billion data-infused links to the IBM cloud in order to leverage its high network, global scale, and reach. Bitly links have a record of over 12 billion clicks per month that can generate more than 250 billion data points.
When you think about cloud capability, what you should think about is building applications, building business processes. How do you build applications faster? How do you serve your clients, your communities in a better way? If you have access to storage, compute, network, if you have access to a platform for building applications, you can then innovate quickly and better help people. That is at the center of what we do with IBM Cloud. We provide capability for business process innovation, whether it's on-premise, in other words, in your own four walls, or in a public cloud, within your geography or outside of your geography. Or more importantly, connect those two worlds together. Because in the end, no application is an island. We are all connected. We want to make all clouds behave as one. We call that hybrid cloud. If you don't use cloud, you'll be spending too much time doing things that you really shouldn't be doing, and not focusing on building better applications and serving your clients. And if you can't spend that time focused on your client, what will happen is that your competitors will, and you will be out of business.
Apple Incorporated Swift is one of the fastest growing and most widely used programming languages. Barely over 2 months after Apple opened source code for Swift language, IBM released a Swift sandbox to help more than 100,000 developers around the world to explore the programming language. Alphabet Incorporated Google accepts some responsibility after one of its self-driving cars struck a municipal bus in a minor crash earlier this month. The crash may be the first case of one of its autonomous cars hitting another vehicle and making an error. The Mountain View, California-based internet search leader and tech firm said it had updated its software after the crash to avoid future incidents. In a report filed with California regulators on February the 23rd, The crash took place in Mountain View on February the 14th when a self-driving Lexus RX 450H sought to get around some sandbags in a wide lane. According to Google in the filing, the autonomous vehicle was traveling at less than 2 miles per hour while the bus was moving at about 15 miles per hour. But 3 seconds later, as the Google car in an autonomous mode re-entered the center of the lane, it struck the side of the bus, causing damage to the left front fender, front wheel, and the driver's side sensor. No one was injured. In a statement by Google, the test driver believed the bus was going to slow down or stop to allow them merge into the traffic. Google has previously said that its autonomous vehicles have never been at fault in any crashes. The crash comes as Google has been making the case that it should be able to test vehicles without steering wheels and other controls. In November, Google said that in 6 years of its self-driving project, it has been involved in 17 minor accidents during more than 2 million miles of autonomous and manual driving combined. Not once was a self-driving car the cause of the accident, according to Google at the time. Brazilian police arrested a senior Facebook Incorporated executive as a dispute escalated over a court's demand that the company provide data from its WhatsApp messaging service to help in a secretive drug trafficking investigation. Court officials in Sergipe State confirmed that a judge had ordered the jailing of Facebook Vice President for Latin America, Diego Zodan. Federal police in Sao Paulo State said he was being held there for questioning. Law enforcement officials withheld further information about the nature of their request to the messaging service that Facebook Incorporated acquired in 2014, saying that doing so could compromise an ongoing criminal investigation. The arrest, which Facebook called an extreme and disproportionate measure, came as social media and internet companies face mounting pressure from governments around the world to help them eavesdrop on users and filter content. Arrests of officials from social media companies are extremely rare, though not unprecedented, because the companies typically comply with local court orders, especially from countries where they have branch offices. While the details of the case remain murky, court officials said the judge in Brazil resorted to the arrest after issuing a fine of 1 billion reais, that's $250,000, to compel Facebook to help investigators access WhatsApp messages relevant to their drug trafficking investigation. The Facebook arrest comes as Apple Incorporated finds itself at odds with the United States government on similar grounds. U.S. prosecutors want the company to build a software tool to help investigators unlock the iPhone used by one of the shooters in the San Bernardino, California attacks. Apple has refused, saying it would set a dangerous precedent that would make its customers vulnerable to spying. Privacy concerns have previously put Facebook at odds with Brazilian law enforcement seeking evidence in criminal cases, although the confrontations rarely rise to the prominence of Apple's current standoff with the U.S. authorities.